think it's safe to say he's better. He was just singing at the top of his voice, and he's apparently now stopped. It is 12 minutes past 8. Morning, by the way. 12 minutes past 8. Taxi comes for school in about half an hour. Are you going to school?
Yeah.
He's going to school. I'm just editing together yesterday's vlog, which I need to do quickly. Here we go. Here's the singing again. Because today is the day. I'll turn you around here. Directional microphones. You can still hear him. Don't even know why I'm trying. Today is the day FIFA 18 becomes available on EA Access Early Access. I downloaded it before I went to bed last night. The job for today, I have 10 hours to use over today and tomorrow to make FIFA videos to get me through the weekend-ish. Plus I need to just make sure I've got football managers to have to come out Saturday and Sunday. Because from pretty much tomorrow lunchtime onwards, it's all about EGX, the gaming expo that we go to every year. It's our 6th year this year. I'm very excited. It actually starts today, but can't go today mainly because of FIFA. If it wasn't for the fact that FIFA was coming out today, as soon as he left, I'd be in the car heading to Birmingham and doing some filming at EGX straight away. I've got my press pass for the full 4 days, so I could go today, but I think it's probably more important that I get these FIFA videos made, and then tomorrow I've got to pick up Anna's brother, who's going to sit with Andy over the weekend, and then me and Anna are going to head over there Saturday morning and just have the whole weekend in Birmingham. It's going to be very, very cool. If any of you are in the Birmingham area, on Saturday night we're having a meal. We've got a table for 10 booked at the moment at the Smokehouse in Birmingham. If you want to come along to that, let me know down in the comments. I can always add people to the table as well. I want to try and beat the 22 that we got at the barbecue place in Nottingham last weekend. Probably not going to happen, but I guess there are more people in town for EGX than for our little football manager thing last weekend, so that would be pretty cool, but I need to get back to work. Much videoing to do today. I'm being efficient today, folks. Andy's gone to school, Anna's gone to uni. It's only 9:15. I finished editing yesterday's vlog. That's uploading now. I just need to have some breakfast and coffee, and then I can go and play FIFA. Oh my goodness, time has got away from me today. It's already 3 o'clock. I've got 2 FIFA videos done. They're both coming out today. The first one took me 2.5 hours to record and edit together, and then I've done another one on a different series as well. So that's literally all I've done. I haven't even tidied up yet. Andy's going to be home in a few minutes. Luckily Anna's not home for a couple of hours, so I've got time to tidy, but the girls are coming as well. Perhaps they could help me tidy. Right, I thought today was going too well. It's now 3:30. Apologies for the shaky cam. Amy's holding the camera because we're in a little bit of a hurry. About 10 minutes ago we had a phone call from Andy's school. He's refused to get in the taxi on the way home. Now this isn't something he's ever done before. I don't know what would have caused that to happen. He's been fine going in the taxi for the last 2 weeks, apart from earlier this week when he wasn't very well and he was refusing to go. So I can only assume there's a very good reason why he's refused. I don't know what this means for whether or not he's going to go in tomorrow or not. I don't know what he's going to be like when we get there to pick him up, because I didn't take the phone call. They phoned Anna, who's at uni. She's just phoned me, panicking, telling me to go and get him. But of course, because the girls were coming home, I also had to wait for Amy to come home first, so that she wasn't stood outside in the rain while I went to get him. So she didn't answer her phone straight away. I eventually got through to her.
Couldn't fall silent. School.
So she's just got back. We're now heading out to pick up Andy. It's like a 10-15 minute drive, and then we'll assess the situation when we get there. I have no idea what to expect going into this.
Yeah, I'm still really wet.
Right, we've picked him up. He's there. He's absolutely fine. He's saying he's going to get the taxi to school in the morning as normal, which is good. They said it was absolutely nothing out of the ordinary. Same taxi, same people, same time. They didn't know what had caused it. They said just on the way to the taxi he started to get anxious and having some issues. However, as we've just walked out the school past this little playground on the way out, he's focused in and been really obsessed on the hopper balls that are out there.
Yeah, you want to get it.
Were you using a hopper ball before taxi?
Yeah, no thank you.
I think he was in the middle of playing with it and he didn't want to stop playing with it. Either that or he didn't want it to be out in the rain. And did you want to put the hopper ball inside?
Yeah.
There we go. That's what he wanted to do.
Okay.
Shall I go and tell them to put it inside?
Yeah.
Right, I'll go and do that and I'll be back in a minute. Right, they've put the hopper balls away. They're not in the rain anymore.
They're frozen.
Happy now?
Yeah.
So we can go home?
Yeah.
That's all the problem was. There was 3 space hoppers out on the playground, getting wet in the rain. I've just gone in and told the school and asked them to bring them in, and she said, oh, he was saying about the space hopper as we were leaving. I thought you wanted to play on it. Not that at all. He just didn't want them to get wet in the rain. So we should be fine now and fine tomorrow. Panicked for nothing, eh? I'm out of breath after all that chasing around. Let's go home. Right, I don't know how much of what I said in the car was usable, but to cut the long story reasonably short, got a phone call from Anna at about 3:15 saying that I had to go and pick up Andy. He was refusing to get in the taxi. Eventually, everyone who needed to be here got home, so we got to the school about 4 o'clock probably, and he was really wound up and worked up in the reception area, and they were saying they don't know what was wrong. He had no problems in the taxi this morning. It's the same taxi, same people, but he just wouldn't get in it. He even got in it. He got into the taxi, but wouldn't put his seatbelt on. He just kept shouting, no taxi. So they brought him back into the school, and he didn't calm down. He was still really worked up. I talked to him for 10 minutes trying to work out what was wrong. I asked them what he was doing immediately before, all sorts of stuff. But in the end, we couldn't get to the bottom of it, so we walked him out to the car. As we walked past the school playground, which is fenced off, he kept saying, hopper ball, hopper ball, hopper ball. So I looked. There's 3 hopper balls in the playground getting absolutely drenched in the rain. So I asked him, what, you want them to go inside out of the rain? Yeah. So him and Amy sat in the car while I went back into the school. I had to try twice because there was no one there. They weren't opening the doors anymore, but eventually got back in, told them what the problem was. They said, oh yeah, he was saying that as well as no taxi. He was saying hopper ball. I just thought he wanted to play on it, so we didn't let him. Listen, next time, folks, think about what he might mean. But ultimately, he's already said he'll be fine getting a taxi in the morning. He's going to school tomorrow. He's going to school in the taxi. He's absolutely fine with all that. This isn't the issue we thought it was going to be. It isn't anything to do with school, anything to do with transport. It's purely because he really likes hopper balls, he really hates the rain, and he couldn't leave until he knew they weren't in the rain anymore. And that's all it was. So she's home now as well. We picked her up on the way home.
Oh God, like round the corner.
And she wants her present from the other day. So who wants to go first? Because you've won a prize and you want a present. Who's going first? So Lucy's not here yet. She's doing her paper round, so she'll open hers later. Whether or not we'll convince her to do it on camera is another matter. But she certainly doesn't get hers unless she does it on camera. So this is from Power Red UK. If it's anything like ours, just rip it open. It's going to have wrapping paper underneath the bubble wrap.
I can't.
So just give it a good rip.
Duct tape. I don't like duct tape. That's why. They really like duct tape.
Yeah. I like the fact there's Christmas paper with parcel tape on. You're clearing up. You're throwing paper all over the floor like it's Christmas Day. Oh wow!
That's cool.
That's awesome! I shouldn't have told you had presents. That's really, really cool. Hold on, let's show the camera. This is a 2017 Summer Convention exclusive Gwenpool rock candy. That is awesome. It didn't say Amy on there. It was for me.
No thanks.
That's really, really. Thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Because that seriously is awesome. Right. Now it's your turn. You came bouncing into the house. You came bouncing into the house saying, I won, I finished first, I won. What on earth did you win and how did you win it?
I didn't, my group did.
Okay, won what?
We had 3 activities over 2 days.
That was good finger in the night garden. Was that finger good?
Yeah.
Apparently it's a good finger in the night garden. Andy, you going to school in the taxi in the morning, yeah?
Yeah, with a hopper ball.
Yeah, it's the ball was the only problem earlier. Apparently it's a frozen one that he wants. He wants it for home as well now.
No.
Okay.
So over 2 days we did some activities to do with crime and stuff.
Committing or preventing?
No, so the first one was he showed us basically the table 20 items, and then we had to look at them and then go back to our seats and write them down. We won that one. And then the second one was it was called the unknown task, and we basically showed us a improvised weapon that someone had made. It was an actual crime that he had worked on, so he made the mock-up again and asked us what this would have been used for and how they used it.
You're an expert at that kind of thing.
Yeah, I just said I was going to throw my brothers. And then the last one was he gave us a bunch of about 15 little statements, and we had to put them in on when you get to a crime scene, what's the order you would do stuff in. And we won that. We got 11 out of 15 for that one.
Nice.
So I won a
What's the prize? Is that a bag of blood?
No. So we've got an evidence bag, an actual
Alright, show it to the
evidence-
camera so they can see. Okay.
In a minute. And then inside of this, I've not been in it, so I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Oh wow, it's a can holder. What every student needs
Okay.
to put your beer in so that your cold beer doesn't make your hands go warm or something cold. I don't know. That's
Okay.
there. Now you know what university she goes to.
Here's a pen.
I'm spotting a common theme amongst the prizes. I don't think he's gone out and bought any of this stuff, has he?
No. I got one of these.
Oh, you're gonna wear that?
No.
I might wear that. Can I have that?
Yeah.
That's the uni I went to. I'll wear it.
I got one of them.
That's not UCP branded.
It's not.
Can I have that?
No. It's one of them.
What is that?
There's a mint.
Can I have the mint? Excellent. The mint's mine.
I got one of them.
A bottle opener. It's like they're encouraging their students to drink. Got a bottle opener and a beer can holder.
There's one of them.
And a pin badge. Do you want that in your bag?
Is a tram? Is a
I
tram?
thought I had two. Well, no,
That's
just
it.
the one. Yeah.
Wow, what a great
No, but the
prize.
worst thing, the best thing is this. I love
The evidence
this.
bag. You're going to have that on the wall.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice, evidence bag. So, does that mean you're officially the brainy one on the course?
Brain 18, yeah.
So you're finding your degree easier than the GCSE at the moment?
Oh, gotcha. Hey, I'm gonna quit that, I think. Because they're not asked about it. And the guy the guy who I've seen first, he's not even running it anymore.
That's
and
a
then
good point.
Exactly.
It's not on your offer thing.
No.
You could just do a sneaky little...
I think I'm
Will
like,
you get the refund?
yeah. The guy who had today said science doesn't really matter unless you're doing you want to do the sciencey bits of it. I don't really want to.
What, so have you spoke to him about the GCSE?
No, because we've not had time.
Okay.
But that's what he was saying in lesson. Like, we did a whole slideshow of, like, because people put on their name, they made us a foldy thing for our name on it and what we wanted to do.
What I suggest you do then, send him an email saying, look, the last guy said I should do this science GCSE, but I'm really struggling with the physics. I can do everything else, and the physics is just going to take up all of my time. Am I better off just focusing on the degree? And if there's anything you need me to read, I'll go read it. But
because even the girl, the one I made a friend with, she hasn't, her science is GCSE but not very good, and she has no maths and no English.
I'll quit it. Get the money back.
Yeah, I
No, seriously, just quit it and get the money back. If they ask you to start it again afterwards, start it again afterwards. They can't throw you off the degree for not doing it. And if the guy who told you to do it's not there anymore.
Well, the girl I was talking to, she hasn't even done a level 3.
Especially because they're messing around with your student finance as well, and you might not get that this month. We could kind of do with that 400 quid back to pay the bills at the end of the month, because there's been a few problems with your student finance where because you're not registered properly.
It's the college is being slow, because they're always slow, by not making my email work for me to sign in. Because the girl, my friend who did it, she got to sign in, and then on there is all the student finance stuff that she had to click.
Okay.
And she'll get hers in a couple of days, where I couldn't do that because the goes, oh, because you were here before, we haven't got a new login for you. And I went, oh, that's silly. You give me a piece of paper with nothing on it. Like, the guy who gave me the paper had to look at it to give it me, so I don't know.
Well, hopefully that will get sorted soon, but yeah, forget the GCSE.
So
We'll have the 400 odd quid back, and it will save you a day a week as well. You only have to go in 2 days a week rather than 3, which is splendid as well. Marvellous. There you go. She just quit a course on the vlog.
Yeah, there's no point.
In the meantime, I now need to run back outside to fix one of the FIFA videos I made earlier, because I just uploaded it. Luckily only about 50 people saw it, but it's really choppy gameplay. It was for the journey, so it was one that I just recorded it, face cam straight onto the screen, and didn't look at it. I just uploaded it as it was, just added a jingle onto it, and even the version on my computer is really choppy and horrible, which is weird, because the one I did earlier the day for Ultimate Team is absolutely spot on, and I edited that one meticulously. So, I don't know why it had to fail, particularly why it did it on the one that I didn't check. But I know to go and re-record that and hope it still fits in my 10-hour trial, or else we have a problem. But before I do that, Lucy has opened her present from Power Red UK as well. She's had a shower at her mum's before coming over, so she didn't want to come over. But it is Eggsy and a dog from Kingsman the Secret Service. She says thank you very much. She likes it very much. So thank you. And that was a whole bunch of really cool presents she sent. That's much appreciated. Thank you. If anyone else wants to send us stuff, the PO box address is down in the description of this video. We like a present. But I need to go and get on with that. So we're going to end today's vlog here. If you've enjoyed it, please make sure you pop a like on there for us. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.